First and 10 now from the 33. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and...
Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide.
Haskins' pass complete to Terry McLaurin. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Yards. And the Washington first down.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Is good.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
First down, Washington.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Flush to his right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Dustin Hopkins.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
10. Chiefs nothing.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On second and 9. Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 34 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes our score 17-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It leads to
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
30, where's the mic? Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Le'Veon Bell there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And the 11.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run with McKissick. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
33-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Haskins. And that is incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now Haskins, third and long, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? With the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A good rally to the football keeps them to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And that'll make it third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll go again with McKissick. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A carry now for McKissick. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Haskins pass.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third down. Here's Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. From the 38, Mahomes steps away to his left. And that's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On 1st down, it's Gibson. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington 1st down. That's the end of
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McKissick. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
McKissick, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Haskins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
Right.
anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, Haskins. Open man, here's Foster. And all the way down to the 26.
Complete to Robert.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
Terry McLaurin.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well.